All right, what's up, y'all? This is your uncle. This is going to be a short and sweet but very important video, so make sure to pay attention to everything. First of all, I want to be very clear that I'm overly excited about the copycat service. As I told the class last week, I think I should have started this a while ago, maybe a year or two ago. This is just phenomenal. And the number of testimonies that are coming in, people passing prop firm challenges, people being able to do withdrawals for the first time in their trading career, and all these different testimonies that's just pouring in, endless testimonies. Maybe I'll do a video just showing testimonies only so you guys can see it. But if you're in my groups, you already know the testimonies that are coming in. So anyway, the point is, here's the bunch of trades that we sent out last week. So when I say that we won 19-0, we really did. And here's all the trades that we had taken, that we had closed out. We do have a couple of them that are still open, and these are swing trades. So very clear. Some trades may be for a few pips, some may be a day trade, and some may be swing trades. Okay, so we do a variation of different trading styles between myself, Dr. Elvis, and six-figure coach Miss Jenny. So there's a variation of strategies. So just keep that in mind if you're going to join our service. Don't expect that every trade is going to close in a day. Some may be closing in several days because it's a swing trade. Some may close in a couple of hours, and some may close in 24 hours. So there's a mixture because we trade. You have three different traders who are at the top of their game on the planet when it comes to trading, but we have varied styles. Okay, so that's why you have that. But the good news is, we did not lose any trades last week. Not saying that we're ever going to not lose trades, because it's in the, in the game of trading, you will lose. But 19 wins and no losses last week was phenomenal. The week before that, let's go check. In our first week of the service, we had 9 wins and 1 losses. Then we had 18 wins and 1 loss. And then last week we had 19 wins and no losses. So let's just pull this up so you guys can see this together. So 19 plus 18 plus 9 gives us a total of 46 wins minus 2 losses. So that gives us a total of 44 wins altogether. 44 wins in 2 weeks, in the 2-week period, 3-week period. Oh, and I forgot to put that number up. Hold on one second. Let me put this number up so you can get the pips that were in here. So what we did was, this is the signal side of the business, the signal side. So this is the copy trader. So in the signal side, this number needs to change. That is, and I have to redo those calculation things. Let me give you those numbers, and then we'll get to the news. So 17, so we have 7 plus 10 plus 8, that equals 25. So this should be changed to 25 wins, no losses. And in the live sessions twice a week with Miss Jenny, which she's spending hours upon hours with you guys, showing you and teaching you how to trade and all these different things. So in the signals group, we are 25 wins, no losses on the signal side. And in the live session, 6,777 pips, and that's including trading with the indices. So those who are interested in learning how to trade the indices, the signal service will be great for you, because you'll be able to go in class with Miss Jenny and be able to learn how to trade indices. And then in addition to that, you're still receiving manual signals that you can place for yourself, which are 25 and 0. This is just phenomenal numbers. And in addition to that, this year was launched that Miss Jenny also included 10 additional free indicators that come with your membership. Okay, so basically it's about 11 free indicators that come with your membership. So, that's accessible for you. So if you want to join the signal service, just click right here. And if you want to you say, man, I'm done with trading and I just want you guys to trade for me with the copycat results, which are right here, then go ahead and and I need to put results right here. So we were 46 wins and 2 losses so far. That's where we're at. Okay. And I'll put this in green so we can have that tracked. Okay. So that's where we are. 46 wins and 2 losses. But if you want the signal side, then go ahead and go there. And so for that, just click on the advanced membership and you can join there. And then if you want us to trade for you, or you want to be, let me rephrase that, if you want to be copied on the trades that we take, because we're really not trading for you, we're trading for ourselves, but you're just getting copied on our trades through the copycat service, just click right here. All right, now let's get to the news. Alrighty then, there's some very important news events coming up this week. I do try to look to see what times they're going to be coming out, but I was unfortunately it didn't show for this one. It's saying pending, or what did it say it was? Give me a second. Let me look and see what it said. It said tentative. Yeah, that's what it said, tentative. In other words, they ain't telling us yet. Okay, so just be aware that the JPY is coming out with their interest rates. If you like trading the JPY pairs, then this will be explosive because their currency has been going to the trash. And I know some people were saying that it's due to the earthquake and this and that, but there was things happening before then that was causing the JPY to be very weak. And that's primarily not due to the Mother Nature, but it was due to the fact that they're not raising their interest rates like the other countries are, in my opinion. Once you're not raising interest rates like the other countries are, your currency is not worth investing in. And I talked about this in last week's video. So unless they start saying, hey, if they make an announcement, let me give it to you guys like this. You were doing football predictions. Okay. What's that little app, DraftKings or whatever app you like to trade on, you place your bets and do your thing. Well, here's my estimation of what's going to happen. Okay. Here's my prediction. If the JPY comes out and says, yes, we are going to raise interest rates so we can start bringing money back into our coffers. We want investment money. We're going to raise interest rates. I guarantee the JPY pair is going to skyrocket, and all of the other pairs that's against it, the AUD JPY, the CAD JPY, Swiss JPY, Euro JPY, GJ, the Dragon, Great British Pound JPY, NZD JPY, and USD JPY. All of those pairs are going to drop like a rock, and it's going to make a ton of money if they say they're going to raise interest rates. Why? Because the JPY will skyrocket in value because it has brought value to the investor. Get what I'm saying? And I've taught you guys this many, many times before. Once a currency says they're going to raise interest rates, you will see that currency shoot to the moon. Why? Because you're going to give me money on top of my money. In other words, if I invest $10 into your currency, you're going to pay me some interest on it. But if I invest $10 into your currency and you're saying you're not going to pay me any interest, I'm going to move my money over to a currency that is going to pay me. So that's the reason why the raising of interest rates are good for investors, but it's not good for the consumer. Consumer, that means you're paying higher prices in your whatever you have to buy, such as if you had to buy a house, if you had to buy a car, and all these different things. Interest rates go up, you're paying more money. But to an investor, it's a dream come true because I can park my money into this currency and they're going to actually pay me interest. Whatever their interest rate went up to, that's what they're going to pay me. So that's the reason why you see currency shoot through the moon during interest rate news. This is why it's on my list of don't trade, or just be careful if you're going to trade it, because that's big news. Now, so a lot of them, they say, oh, we're just going to leave it alone, and nothing happens. So it's just a little blip. But if they do change it, big rocket news. All right, next. New Zealand is coming out with their inflation numbers. So that and inflation numbers are tied to interest rates. Inflation numbers is what kind of drives the interest rates. It tells the government whether they need to raise or lower interest rates. So that's why inflation is very important when you pay trading, to pay attention to the inflation reports, because that can make it spiral, make it shoot around a little bit, because it's kind of like a precursor to tell the government what they need to do next. Okay. So that's why you want to pay attention to that and be careful. CAD is coming out with their interest rates on Wednesday at 9:45. New Zealand's coming out with their news at 4:45 p.m. according to Forex Factory. All these times are coming from Forex Factory, not from Uncle P. So if they're wrong, don't blame me. All right, do your own due diligence anyway. Never take my word. Just do your own due diligence. Euro is coming out on Thursday at 8:15 a.m. with their interest rates. So you see there's a tons of interest rate news coming out on several pairs. And then the USD is coming out with jobless claims on Thursday. Now, there were other news events that were coming out, but they're not enough on my radar. And this year, I'm going to cut down on the number of things that I'm going to put on my radar that I think it may have a short little blip. That's cool. We can deal with that. But if they're going to have a major impact news, then those are going to be the ones that I put on here, because I don't want to put a whole long list, because if you start doing that, you'll be scared to trade any pairs at any given time. So some things, yeah, it may cause a little jump in the news due to news, but then it'll resume and go back where it needs to be. So those are not as important. So that's why I'm streamlining what I'm doing this year. So again, the jobless claims report is which jobs are always a driver for whether things are going to happen in the currency or not. So that's why sometimes it does give a little jump. So I'm putting it here, and that is on Thursday at 8:30 a.m. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap this video up because I want to go ahead and enjoy the day. It is gorgeous out here. I don't know where you are, but it is gorgeous outside. Beautiful blue skies. It is going to be really chilly, but I can dress warm, but I want to go on another date with my wife. So if you are going to join us for the copycat service and you want to be copied on our trades, and again, this is what we did last week. We do have 6 trades. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have 6 trades that are still floating because they're swing trades. But other than that, all the rest of them did win, and I'll clear this list up so we can be fresh for next week. But if you want that, then you want to go here and click on Copycat, or you can click here, and it'll take you right to our website, the Copycat Service website. See, you can see it right here, and you can go ahead and just register and go ahead and join us. If you want the signal service, because you like the fact that we are crushing it in that one as well, then you want to click right here to click on Join Advanced Membership, okay? And you'll be able to sign up right there, okay? All right, and once you do sign up, please make sure to just go back, click on the login buttons, and you'll see a login button here once you register. Just click on the login button, and it'll take you to the tutorials, and you just click here to go ahead and get started, okay? And that's for the copycat. And once you sign up for here, you'll click on the, from the main website, you click on the login button, and the login button will give you options on where you want to log in, and that'll take you here. And you just log into the, where you at? That's the signals, right here. So you can just log in right there, okay? Okay, all right. See you guys on the inside.